We hope you have enjoyed these stories of Maine Coast Memorial Hospital's first 60 years, and we look forward to serving you with excellence in healthcare in the future.
I think I came here in 1977, and we came to Ellsworth, and I got to the triangle to head towards Machias, and my wife said, "Not 1 inch further." It was a nice arrangement because the hospital was willing to support me, and there was already a practice in place to join. When I left Dr. Lacase's practice and moved to Main Street, I needed a staff, and someone suggested that I didn't know Mary. She had been the director of nursing here, but at the time was working at St. Joseph's, so I called her up and she invited me to her house to be interviewed over homemade donuts and coffee. I guess I passed the interview because she came to work for me. So I always said that I was Mary Dow's doctor. It was her practice. She was just a wonderful woman. She knew the community very well. Everybody knew her and loved her. She would go out of her way to do anything for anybody. At that time, it was, a real rural hospital. I think our medical staff, if I'm not wrong, in 1977 were 12 doctors full-time. When I retired, it was almost 50. I don't know what it is now. But we were, because it was such a small staff, we were total generalists. A.G. Suyama was the only surgeon, so he was the orthopedist, he was the urologist, the general surgeon, the trauma specialist. We had a 2-room emergency room that was staffed at night by a nurse. So a doctor would be on call for the emergency room, so if you had a heart attack, you might well be admitted to the hospital by an obstetrician. Everybody just did everything. I did take a sabbatical. I left and went to the University of Virginia for a year and studied geriatrics. I turned 40 when I was down there. And on my 40th birthday at the hospital in Virginia, I arrived at work and the entire floor was wearing black armbands. The whole place was decorated with black balloons, and it was all sent by the nursing staff from Maine Coast Memorial Hospital. I can remember a number of years later, I had a health problem and was in Eastern Maine Medical Center for a week, and when I came home, there was a banner on my house saying, "Welcome home," from the hospital staff. And it was just that kind of family. And all those people are still very special to me. An entire set of nursing staff, therapists, that kind of thing, who we worked really well together. They taught the doctors an awful lot about medicine. And we were all in the trenches together and under stressful conditions, and those relationships have always been special.